Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into one of the most critical sections of ISO IEC 17025-2017 Clause 8, that is Management System Requirement. If you work in a testing or calibration laboratory, understanding Clause 8 is absolutely essential for maintaining your accreditation and ensuring quality operations. So let's break this down together. So clause number 8 is titled as Management System Requirement in ISO 17025, and it gives laboratories two options. You can either implement option A, that is a management system that aligns with ISO 9001, or option B, which focuses specifically on requirements stated within ISO 17025 itself. Most laboratories choose option B because it's more streamlined and directly relevant to laboratory operations. But regardless of which option you choose, the goal is the same: to establish, document, implement, and maintain a management system that supports the quality of your laboratory activities. So let's start with clause 8.2, that is Management System Documentation. So your laboratory must establish and maintain documentation that includes, first, is your management system policies and objectives. These are your laboratory's commitment to quality and what you aim to achieve. Second, you need a quality manual or equivalent documentation that describes your management system and references the procedures you've implemented. Third, all the procedures, forms and records required by ISO 17025. This includes everything from equipment calibration procedures to maintain handling forms. The key here is that your documentation should be appropriate to the size and complexity of your laboratory. Like a small lab doesn't need an overwhelming amount of documentation, just what's necessary to ensure consistent operation. Remember, if it's not documented, it didn't happen. Documentation is your evidence of compliance. Now let's talk about clause 8.3, that is control of management system documents. Having document is one thing, but controlling them is equally important. Your laboratory must have a procedure to control all documents that form part of management system. This means you need approve documents before they are issued, review and update documents when necessary, ensure changes are identified, make sure relevant versions are available at point of use, and prevent the unintended use of obsolete documents. A practical example: imagine a technician accidentally uses an outdated testing procedure. Now this could lead to incorrect results and compromise your accreditation. That's why document control is so critical. Many laboratories use document control software, but even a simple system with version numbers, approval signatures, and a master list can work effectively. So moving to clause 8.4, that talks about control of records. Records are your laboratory's proof that activities were performed according to the requirements. They must be legible, stored securely, and retrievable. Your laboratory needs to establish and retain records and demonstrate the technical competence of your personnel, that all management system requirements are met, the measurement uncertainty calculations are valid, the equipment is properly calibrated and maintained, the test and calibration results are accurate and traceable. You also need to define retention times for your records. For example, test reports might need to be kept for 5 years, while equipment maintenance records might be kept for lifetime of the equipment plus 2 years. Records can be in any format. It could be paper or electronic, but they must be protected from unauthorized access, loss, or deterioration. Backup systems are essential, especially for electronic records. Now we come to clause 8.5, that is action to address risk and opportunities. This is about being proactive rather than reactive. Your laboratory must consider both risk and opportunities related to laboratory activities. Risk could include equipment failure affecting critical tests, loss of key personnel, power outages disrupting temperature-sensitive storage, contamination in testing environment. Opportunities might be new testing technologies that improve your accuracy, training programs that enhance staff competence, collaboration with other laboratories. The standard doesn't require formal risk management methods, but you do need to take action based on the level of risk. For high-risk areas, you might need detailed contingency plans. For lower risk, simple awareness and monitoring might be sufficient. The important thing is to demonstrate that you've thought about what could go wrong or go right, and you have plans in place accordingly. Now moving to clause 8.6, that is improvement. Your laboratory must continually improve the effectiveness of its management system. This isn't just about fixing problems. It's about making your laboratory better over time. Now, improvements can come from analyzing quality indicators and trends, corrective action from non-conformities, management reviews, staff suggestions, internal audits, and customer feedback. The key is to create a culture where improvement is ongoing, not just something that happens when problems arise. Even small incremental improvements add up over time and strengthen your laboratory's capacities. Finally, let's discuss clause 8.7, that is corrective action. When non-conformities occur, and they will occur in any laboratory, you must take corrective action. But it's not just about fixing the immediate problem. You need to investigate the root cause and prevent recurrence. The corrective action process includes reacting to the nonconformity and taking immediate action, evaluating the need for action to eliminate the root cause, implementing the corrective action, reviewing the effectiveness of the action taken, updating risk and opportunities if necessary, and making changes to the management system if needed. Now, a common mistake is treating symptoms rather than the root cause. For example, if a technician makes an error in calculation, the immediate fix is to correct that result. But the corrective action might be to implement a peer review process for all calculation or provide additional training on that specific test method. Remember, corrective action should be appropriate to the impact of the problem. Not every issue requires a massive investigation. So, there you have it. A comprehensive overview of ISO 17025-2017, Clause 8 and the management system requirement. To recap, we've covered the documentations required, document and record control, risk-based thinking, continuous improvement, and corrective actions. These elements work together to create a robust management system that supports high-quality laboratory operations. This is all about ISO 17025. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more content on laboratory quality management and accreditation. If you have any questions about Clause 8 or any other aspect of ISO 17025, drop them in the comment section below. I love hearing from you and will do my best to answer every question. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.